there's a receiver. Hey,
Girl, how do you know my role so well? Yes.
Girl, what is going on this weekend?
Well, first of all, I just want to say Pride was a huge success this year, and I don't know who they got running the parade this year, but it went from 5 hours to 3 hours and is greatly appreciated. Just want to say they did a great job.
Shrunk it
I'm glad
down.
you had a good time.
It was fun. It really was they did a good job this year. It's fun. And I'm telling you, every major company, Coke, KPMG, Delta, every major company. It's 100,000 people at that parade.
Yeah, you need to be just the commander of the whole thing.
I'm taking charge next year.
Please,
I'm gonna be
take
the
charge.
The top in this situation.
No one gayer than you.
No, yeah. It's
They
all
can't
me.
even. Yeah, I can't even get there. Well,
All
let's look into the future and what's going on this weekend.
So, let's start with the 99X shows. And I tell you, man, this guy, he's not quite going to... There's 2 weeks in a row, 99X show people have also been on my go see them because they're hot list. That hasn't happened in a long time. First is Will Hoge. Oh, my goodness.
Big Will Hoge fan.
Gosh, oh, good. He's so cute. He's my daddy fantasy, honey. Other than Crash. He's going to be with Jet Holden and Peace at Home, and that's at Vinyl. That's tomorrow night. And then this group I never heard about. I'm going to have to tell you, I have been turned on to them. Palaye Royale. Have you heard of them? Oh,
No, that's a store in Texas that used to sell clothes.
Is it really? And they took the name of the store?
I don't know. That was called Palaye Royale.
So they're on their Death and Glory tour with Weather Diamante, who is a drag name, just FYI. they're at Masquerade. The lead singer of this band never has been my type, but I am fascinated by him. His name is Remington Leaf. Oh my God, so hot. And
Girl, it's a different Remington. It's R-E-M. Yeah.
Yes, I got
Stop it.
Oh, you're so filthy. He's this pretty boy, sort of the heroin chic, androgynous. I've never been into that. This guy's beautiful.
That's quite a
I haven't heard that
description.
term heroin chic in ages.
I know
a
that's hey, Leslie. Do you remember in the '90s? That's what we called the models, right? The skinny models. Anyway,
Heroin chic.
and last but not least, Sting, who normally would be on my list. He is at the Cobb Energy Center on Tuesday.
Girl, Sting will be on our show on Tuesday morning.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Hold me back.
7:20.
He is a hot man, I tell you.
You want
Love
to
that
call
guy.
in and ask a question?
What would you? Yes, I would like to touch
Girl,
him.
you
I
call
think
in.
I've seen him naked.
You can
Haven't
call
I?
in. Yeah, girl, you
I'll
say
call in.
that about every rock star.
I'll
But no,
call in.
call in and ask Sting a question. He'll
I'm
love
gonna
it.
call in. I will. He loves me. And we go way back.
Okay.
Anyway, there is this. I'm sure you guys have probably heard of this person. I have not. He's going to be at Masquerade. His name is Red Leather.
Oh, yeah. I have all his album.
He. So his story is he's sort of like that Jelly Roll guy. He's like history of drugs and whatever, and then he's turned himself around. He's got like 1 million people on TikTok that follow him. He has no name. Nobody knows his name. Nobody knows what he looks like. He always performs with his face covered.
That's like Orville Peck. What do you mean?
Like Orville
I'm looking
Peck.
at it right now.
But I swear to you, if you listen to him, this guy is a 99X. He sounds exactly like a 99X singer. I'm telling you, it's somebody from the past that has now come back, and they're calling themselves Red Leather. They're saying he's like got this weird story.
He looks like a sheepdog.
Like a sheepdog. Well, his face is covered.
I know.
Yeah.
Like a sheepdog.
They're saying he got his record deal from Capitol by standing in front of Capitol Records in L.A. and smashing a guitar every single day until they gave him that's ridiculous. But
I'm sure that's true.
He's got that kind of weird scenario. It just lies, and I'm very fascinated by him. I just want to say
He's got a
fascinated.
shtick.
And he's pretty. Pretty strange. Also, Midtown Not to Be Left Out. They want to do their night movies. They're not going to have heaters on 10th Street unless the crack pipes maybe along 10th Peach Street, but keep you warm. And they're doing my favorite Halloween show, Nightmare Before Christmas, the Tim Burton movie. Love that. And of course, it's at that little 10th Street park on 10th Street in Peachtree. Most people out of that in that park at night are not watching movies. Just saying. This is fabulous. Okay, tonight at Highland Books, which is on Highland in Virginia Highlands, there is going to be this author, Ashley Spencer, in town. She's like a trash journalist, and she's doing her story. She's going to be reading from her book all about the back streets and behind the scenes of the Disney shows. It's called Disney High Trash. And I'm telling you, the story she tells in that book is filthy. It is filthy.
Going up against Disney?
Well, Justin Timberlake, Britney, all those kind of people.
Yeah.
Like, did they get along? What were they who was sleeping with who? I'm telling you, I am there. I get so excited. Nobody's excited for me. Apparently, hello? Anybody
I
there?
was just waiting to see where your excitement was going. It didn't go anywhere.
Trash and gossip. It's just
No, I'm
weird.
in.
I know. All right. Okay, you guys probably have never heard of this comedian. I'm telling you, she's got 1 million people on all social platforms. Jessica Curson. She is a New York comic. She's going to be at Symphony Hall. Just one of the best. And I've actually opened for her before, believe it or not, at the Jewish Community Center. I know. She is spectacularly funny, and sort of her star is on the rise. So, have you guys ever heard of this little subdivision called Pine Lake in
No.
Atlanta?
Where's that?
Okay, so it's kind of on the east side, and they just had a documentary done about them that won at what is the festival out in Denver?
In Denver?
Well, it used to be in
Telluride?
Colorado.
You talking about Sundance?
Sundance. So it won at Sundance. Yeah.
It's not Denver.
I don't know what. It's Colorado.
The documentary is about the area?
It's about Little Town Pine Lake, and it is a weird. If you've never been to Pine Lake, it's sort of this little enclave of weird stoners, and lesbians, and I don't know, witches and whatever. Anyway, they have yearly. They have a pride, not a pride. They have a Pine Lake festival, and girl, I'm just gonna tell you, it's this Saturday and Sunday. If you've never been to Pine Lake Festival, you gotta go. It is just an odd collection of artists, and then they have this weird parade, and like there's a guy out there that swims in the lake with beavers. Like that's all he does. He has pet beavers and ducks, and just a crazy bunch of people out there.
Hey, girl, back up just a minute. I was trying to tell you Park City, Utah is where Sundance is. You're thinking of Boulder. It's one of the finalist cities for where it's going to move in 2027. Atlanta was in the mix, and then we got bumped.
What happened?
They were looking at Louisville, Santa Fe. It looks like the final four are Boulder, Cincinnati, Salt Lake,
That's what I'm thinking of.
and keeping it in Park City.
That's right, Park City. All right. Well, so the last year, Pine Lake, this little Pine Lake city won. Their documentary won.
Okay.
Just
I'm
an
fascinated now. I want to see
It
it.
is an odd.
Sundance is big. That's a big
It's
deal.
big. The Pine Lake is in the out. So let me just tell you, if you go to Pine Lake, you're going to think I'm crazy because you have to go through the hood to get to Pine Lake, and then all of a sudden it's this little town in the middle of the hood. It has a lake, and it used to be a resort for rich Atlanta people. They would go there for the weekend. It's only 12 miles from here, but anyway, it's off of Memorial Drive. Okay. Yeah. All right, so here's my Butch moment. Georgia Tech faces off against Notre Dame, sweetie, at the Mercadees on Saturday. I hear it's some kind of big game, right? I mean, something's happening special.
It's a little Irish vibe.
Well, it's a time when an older gay man can watch young, hot college boys in skin-tight capri pants and not be called a pervert, because I don't have to use my binoculars. Anyway.
I'm surprised they're playing it at the Mercadees, though.
Isn't that something?
That's pretty big.
I
is
thought
big.
that's why. Is it some kind of I don't know, for some kind of prize or some kind of thing?
No prizes yet.
No? Okay.
Not in October.
Anyway, well, a couple things. Saturday at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Before we finish, they are doing their Fuel Fest, which is connected to Paul Walker. Remember him, who was Fast and Furious guy? So his brother Cody Walker still runs his. I guess it's a foundation that gives to different charities, and they're bringing in all the stars: Tyrese Gibson, Cody Walker, and then they're having these like drag races and those drifting contests and all the exciting things out there. And last but not least, Stevie Wonder in town, and I'm saying that because a friend of mine, Majesty Pearson, is singing backup for him now.
Oh, nice.
That's such a good concert.
I tell you, he's at the State Farm, and the night before Usher will be there, and then him. I mean, it's going to be a big weekend for traffic downtown.
Yes.
And of course, Billy Bob Thornton here Sunday night at City Winery.
All right, what's he gonna do? Tell jokes?
I don't know.
He's
He
got his
sings.
Oh, he's gonna put with his band.
The Box Masters, which
All right,
is what
girl.
my name was in high school.
Have a good weekend, girl.
See, girls, thanks for talking to me.
Bye-bye.
This is the Morning X. It is 99X.